Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Together Every Time and hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, we are going to see about World Ozone Day. So come on, let's begin. The ozone layer is a region in the Earth's stratosphere that contains high concentrations of ozone and protects the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations of the sun. So now let's see about the word ozone. The word ozone means smelly in Greek because the gas has a strong odor. Ozone is a molecule made up of 3 oxygen atoms, often referred as O3. Ozone is formed when the sunlight hits oxygen molecules O2 and breaks them up into individual atoms. These individual atoms then join up with O2 and make O3 or ozone. What if there is a hole in the ozone layer? The ozone hole has developed because people have polluted the atmosphere with chemicals containing chlorine and bromine. The primary chemicals involved are chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs for short, halogens and carbon tetrachloride. When was ozone discovered? Ozone is a naturally occurring substance which was first made in the laboratory in 1839 by German scientist Christian Friedrich. Oxygen is a toxic gas with vastly different chemical and toxicological properties from oxygen. The ozone layer was discovered in 1913 by the French physicists Charles Fabry and Henri Buisson. The ozone layer is the common term for the high concentration of ozone. It is found in the stratosphere around 15 to 30 km above the Earth's surface. Life couldn't exist without this protective ozone or ozone layer. Ozone holes can be termed as the depletion of the ozone layer which is present in the upper atmosphere, that is stratosphere, at the polar region of Earth. World Ozone Day is celebrated on 16th September of every year. It is celebrated to spread awareness among people about the depletion of the ozone layer and search for possible solutions to preserve it. In 1994, the United Nations General Assembly proclaimed 16 September the International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer, commemorating the date of the signing in 1987 of the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer. Ozone is a pale blue gas. Ozone gas does indeed have a slight blue color. It is dark blue in liquid form and purple-black in solid form. The color comes from the fact that it absorbs all wavelengths of light other than those in the blue region. What would happen without an ozone layer? The ozone layer absorbs and blocks the majority of the sun's UV radiation or ultraviolet radiation. Without this barrier in place, all of the radiation would reach Earth, damaging the DNA of plants and animals like us humans. Within days of the ozone layer's disappearance, many plants would die. What is Montreal Protocol? The Montreal Protocol is a global agreement which was finalized in 1987 to protect the stratospheric ozone layer by phasing out the production and consumption of ozone depleting substances, ODS. The United States ratified the Montreal Protocol in 1988 and has joined 4 subsequent amendments. In the journal Nature on May 16, 1985, Three scientists from the British Antarctic Survey announced that they had discovered abnormally low levels of ozone over the South Pole. Their discovery, commonly known as the ozone hole, became a tangible example of mankind's ability to harm the Earth's atmosphere, as well as one of the most famous success stories in the history of climate activism. Since the 1970s, scientists had pushed for the regulation of chlorofluorocarbons, chemicals found in everyday items like air conditioners and aerosol sprays, because of its adverse effects on this layer. The Environmental Protection Agency banned the manufacture of CFCs in 1978. Within 2 years, in direct response to the article on Nature, confirmatory studies, 46 nations signed the Montreal Protocol and committed to phasing out substances known to cause ozone depletion. All 197 members of the United Nations would eventually ratify this treaty, and as a result, scientists are now predicting that the ozone layer will return to pre-1980 levels before the end of the 21st century. So this is the picture of the ozone layer. Now let's see some ways to protect the ozone layer. Minimize the usage of cars. Try to follow carpooling. Avoid the consumption of gases dangerous to the ozone layer. Some of the dangerous chemicals are chlorofluorocarbons, hydrochlorofluorocarbons. Use eco-friendly household cleaning products. Do not burn poisonous fuels. And guys, we are to the end of this video. And thanks for watching. And I hope you all learned something useful and about the ozone layer in just less than 10 minutes. So like, share this video with your friends and relatives, and don't forget to comment this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.